Top 5 fruits you should avoid eating every morning to protect your kidneys and prevent CKD. Picture this. You wake up, shuffle to the kitchen, and grab a juicy piece of fruit to kickstart your day. It feels like the healthiest choice, right? After all, fruits are nature's candy, packed with vitamins, sweetness, and that feel-good vibe. But what if I told you that some of those morning fruits could be quietly harming your kidneys, setting you up for a battle you didn't even know you were fighting? I'm talking about chronic kidney disease, or CKD, a condition that sneaks up on millions of folks, especially as we age, and can turn your golden years into a struggle with fatigue, swelling, and endless doctor visits. Your kidneys, those tireless little filters, deserve better, and today, we're going to make sure they get it. Let's start with a hard truth. Your kidneys are working overtime every single day. They're like the unsung heroes of your body, cleaning your blood, balancing your fluids, and keeping your heart and bones in check. But here's the kicker. Chronic kidney disease affects over 37 million Americans, and many don't even know it until it's too late. Maybe you've noticed you're more tired than usual, or your ankles swell up by the end of the day. Perhaps you're worried about a family history of kidney trouble, or you're caring for someone who's already battling CKD. Those little signs, they're your body whispering for help. And one of the biggest culprits could be sitting on your breakfast plate right now. Think about it. You've probably heard that fruit is always good for you. An apple a day, they say, or grab an orange for vitamin C. But for your kidneys, not all fruits are created equal. Some of the most popular ones, like the ones you might be eating every morning, are loaded with nutrients that can overwhelm your kidneys, especially if they're already under stress. Take potassium, for example. It's great for your heart in small doses, but too much? It's like pouring too much water into a bucket that's already full. It spills over, and in this case, it can mess with your heart rhythm or make your kidneys work even harder. And here's the scary part. CKD often starts silently. You might feel fine today, but those morning habits could be building a problem that hits you like a freight train down the road. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've been eating fruit my whole life. How could it hurt me? It's a fair question. Fruits are healthy, but timing and choice matter more than you might realize. Your kidneys are like a pair of old, faithful friends. They've been with you through thick and thin, but as we get older, they don't bounce back like they used to. Eating the wrong fruits first thing in the morning, when your body's just waking up, can put unnecessary strain on them. It's like asking your grandpa to run a marathon before he's had his coffee. And if you're managing diabetes or high blood pressure, two of the biggest risk factors for CKD, those morning choices are even more critical. One wrong move, and you could be speeding up damage without even knowing it. Let me share a quick story. I had a patient, Mary, a lovely 68-year-old who thought she was doing everything right. She'd start her day with a big glass of orange juice and a banana, feeling proud of her healthy habits. But then she started feeling sluggish, her legs swelled, and her doctor dropped a bombshell. Her kidneys were struggling. Turns out, those healthy fruits were overloading her system with potassium, and her kidneys couldn't keep up. Mary's not alone. Millions of folks are making the same mistake, and it breaks my heart to see it. Have you ever wondered if your morning routine might be hiding a health risk? Maybe you've got a fruit bowl on your counter right now, and you're starting to second-guess it. Good, that's your first step to taking control. Here's the bright side, and I want you to hold on to this. You don't have to give up fruit, and you can protect your kidneys with a few simple tweaks. It's not about fear, it's about power. The power to make choices that keep you strong, vibrant, and free from the shadow of CKD. In this video, we're diving deep into the top 5 fruits you should avoid eating every morning to safeguard your kidneys. These aren't random picks, they're backed by science, straight from the playbooks of kidney experts like the National Kidney Foundation. And trust me, this isn't the same old advice you've heard before. We're peeling back the layers to reveal truths that could change how you start your day forever. Why does it matter? Because your kidneys aren't just another organ. They're the gatekeepers of your energy, your independence, and your ability to enjoy life with the people you love. Let's get real for a second. Nobody wants to end up tethered to a dialysis machine or stuck in a cycle of pills and hospital visits. I've seen too many patients wish they'd known sooner, and I'm here to make sure you don't have to learn the hard way. What if avoiding just one fruit could shave years off your kidneys' workload? What if a small change today could mean dancing at your grandkid's wedding instead of watching from a hospital bed? I wish I'd known won't be your story. We're going to walk through this together, like I'm sitting across from you at your kitchen table, sharing the kind of advice I'd give my own family. You'll leave this video with clear, practical steps. No overwhelm, no confusion, just hope and a plan. But here's the deal. You've got to stick with me. These 5 fruits might surprise you. Some are ones you've been told are healthy your whole life. We're going to bust myths, dig into the science, and give you alternatives that let you enjoy your mornings without risking your health. Miss this, and you might keep making choices that chip away at your kidneys bit by bit. Stay with me, and you'll walk away empowered, maybe even a little relieved that you caught this in time. So, are you ready to take this step for yourself or someone you love? I know you are, because you're here, and that tells me you care. Before we get started, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Are you in sunny Florida, maybe sipping coffee in Chicago, or watching from a cozy corner somewhere else? Drop a comment below and share. It's so special to connect with you all. Feel free to ask any questions about your kidney health, your morning routine, or even what's in your fruit bowl right now. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health-boosting tip from Longevity Tips. We're building a community here, and I want you to be part of every step toward a healthier, happier you. Let's dive in. Your kidneys are counting on us. Number 1. Bananas. Let's kick things off with a fruit that's practically the poster child for breakfast, the banana. Who hasn't grabbed one on their way out the door? It's sweet, portable, and feels like a wholesome way to start the day. You might even toss one into your morning smoothie, thinking you're giving your body a boost. But hold on, when it comes to your kidneys, this golden fruit could be more of a troublemaker than a hero, especially first thing in the morning. So, what's inside a banana? A medium one packs about 422 milligrams of potassium. That's a hefty 12% of what most folks need daily. It's also got around 27 grams of carbohydrates, mostly sugars, for a quick energy hit. You'll find about 3 grams of fiber to keep things moving, plus a nice dose of vitamin C and B6 for immunity and brain health. Sounds like a nutritional win, right? Not so fast. That potassium is the problem. For kidneys that aren't firing on all cylinders, like if you're at risk for CKD or already dealing with it, too much potassium is like overloading a tired engine. It can't process it all, and that spells trouble. Bananas are champs for folks with healthy kidneys. They fuel your muscles, keep your heart steady, and give you that morning pep. But here's the catch. If your kidneys are struggling, that potassium piles up in your blood, a condition called hyperkalemia. Picture your heart trying to dance to a song that's out of rhythm. It's dangerous, leading to palpitations or even worse. Eating a banana every morning is like asking your kidneys to lift weights before they've warmed up. For someone with CKD risk, say, from diabetes or high blood pressure, this daily habit could push your kidneys closer to the edge. You've probably heard it a million times. Bananas are a superfood. Eat as many as you want. But let's clear the air. That advice doesn't hold up for everyone. The National Kidney Foundation is crystal clear. High potassium foods like bananas can be risky if your kidneys can't filter well. I had a patient swear bananas were heart healthy, only to find out they were spiking her potassium levels. The myth comes from assuming all fruits are safe all the time. Truth is, for CKD folks, mornings are the worst time to load up. Your kidneys need a gentle start, not a potassium punch. Don't worry, you don't have to swear off bananas forever. If you love them, save them for an occasional afternoon treat, maybe once or twice a week. Stick to half a banana to keep potassium in check. Better yet, swap them out for kidney-friendly fruits. Apples, with just 158 milligrams of potassium, give you that sweet crunch without the strain. Or try pineapple, about 180 milligrams, for a tropical vibe that's easier on your kidneys. Bananas might be a breakfast classic, but they're not doing your kidneys any favors in the morning. Let's keep going. Our next fruit might shock you even more. Ready to see what's sneaking stress onto your plate? Number 2. Oranges and orange juice. Next up is a fruit that screams morning sunshine, oranges, and their trusty sidekick, orange juice. Who doesn't love that zesty burst of flavor at breakfast? Whether you're peeling a juicy orange or pouring a tall glass of OJ, it feels like you're giving your body a big OL hug. But here's a wake-up call. This citrus darling might not be as kind to your kidneys as you think, especially when it's your go-to morning ritual. Let's peel back the layers. A medium orange has about 237 milligrams of potassium. Not sky high, but enough to raise an eyebrow. A cup of orange juice. That's a whopping 496 milligrams. Over double. You're also getting 70 milligrams of vitamin C per orange, nearly your whole day's needs, and about 12 grams of sugar. Whole oranges pack 3 grams of fiber, but juice. Barely a trace. The potassium and sugar are the troublemakers here. For kidneys already working overtime, say, if you're at risk for CKD, that's like asking them to run a sprint right after waking up. It's too much, too fast. Oranges are immunity rock stars, fighting colds and keeping you hydrated. That vitamin C is a gem for your skin and energy, too. But for your kidneys, it's a different story. That potassium can build up in your blood, especially if you're sipping orange juice daily. For CKD folks, this can mean swelling, tiredness, or even heart flutters. Scary stuff. Mornings are when your body's resetting, and piling on potassium is like cranking the volume on a radio that's already too loud. Juice is the real culprit. Its concentrated sugars and lack of fiber hit your kidneys hard, fast. You've heard it before, orange juice is the ultimate healthy breakfast. Right. Wrong. That's a myth we need to squeeze dry. The CDC warns that high-potassium drinks like OJ can throw off your electrolyte balance if your kidneys are weak. I've had patients, like Tom, 72, who downed juice every morning, thinking it was a health slam dunk, only to see their kidney tests tank. Whole oranges are better, sure, but even they're not morning safe for everyone. Your kidneys need a soft start, not a citrus shock. Why risk it when there's a smarter way? You don't have to ditch oranges entirely, just be strategic. Skip the juice, it's a potassium bomb. If you crave that citrus tang, enjoy a whole orange once or twice a week, maybe as an afternoon pick-me-up. Better yet, swap in kidney-friendly fruits. Blueberries, with only 114 milligrams of potassium per cup, are sweet and safe. Cranberries, low in potassium, are another win, especially for urinary health. Your kidneys will thank you. Oranges may light up your breakfast, but they could dim your kidney health in the morning. Ready for our next fruit? It's a creamy one that might just surprise you. Let's keep digging to protect those precious kidneys. Still here soaking up these health nuggets? Awesome. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a tip to boost your well-being. Be the first in line for our expert advice. Your body will thank you. Our next fruit is a creamy favorite that's tougher on your kidneys than you'd guess. Let's keep going. Number 3. Avocados. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's stolen the spotlight in every trendy cafe. Avocados. Smashed on toast, blended into smoothies, or just scooped straight from the skin, they're creamy, dreamy, and oh so popular. You might feel like a health guru digging into one at breakfast. But here's the thing, those velvety avocados could be putting your kidneys through the ringer, especially if they're your morning go-to. Surprised? Let's dig in. What makes an avocado tick? A medium one packs a jaw-dropping 975 milligrams of potassium, nearly a quarter of your daily needs in one sitting. It's loaded with 21 grams of healthy fats, mostly the heart-friendly monounsaturated kind. You'll also get 10 grams of fiber for digestion and a hefty dose of vitamins K, E, and folate for overall wellness. Sounds like a nutritional jackpot, right? Not for your kidneys. That potassium is a massive hurdle. If your kidneys are sluggish, like if CKD's knocking, handling that load is like asking a tired horse to pull a heavy cart. Avocados are a heart's best friend, keeping cholesterol in check and leaving you full for hours. Those fats and vitamins are gold for your brain and skin, too. But for kidneys, it's a no-go zone. That sky-high potassium can pile up in your blood, leading to hyperkalemia, a fancy word for trouble. Think muscle cramps, heart flutters, or worse, especially if your kidneys are already on shaky ground. Starting your day with avocado toast is like sending your kidneys to a marathon with no warm-up. For CKD folks, it's a risk that could turn a good morning bad. Avocados are a superfood, eat them every day. Sound familiar? It's practically gospel these days. But let's set the record straight. Superfood or not, avocados are potassium dynamite. Kidney experts, like those at the National Kidney Foundation, warn that CKD patients need to steer clear of high-potassium foods to avoid overload. I had a patient, Frank, 74, who loved his morning avocado toast, until his heart started racing from potassium spikes. Mornings are when your kidneys need TLC, not a nutrient bomb. Don't let the hype fool you, your health deserves better. You don't have to ghost avocados forever, just save them for rare treats. Skip the daily breakfast routine. Maybe enjoy a quarter avocado once a month for special occasions. Want that creamy fix? Try pears, they've got just 206 milligrams of potassium and a buttery vibe. Strawberries, at 254 milligrams per cup, bring sweetness without the kidney strain. These swaps let you savor breakfast while keeping your kidneys humming happily. Avocados may be all the rage, but they're tough on your kidneys at breakfast. Our next fruit is a tropical treat that might also need a timeout. Let's keep uncovering ways to protect those hard-working kidneys. Number 4. Mangoes. Let's jet off to the tropics with our next fruit, mangoes. Oh, that juicy, golden sweetness. It's like a mini vacation in every bite. Whether you're slicing one up for breakfast or tossing chunks into a morning yogurt bowl, mangoes feel like a decadent yet healthy treat. Who wouldn't love starting their day with such a burst of paradise? But hold that thought. Those vibrant mangoes might be throwing a wrench in your kidney health if they're your daily wake-up call. What's inside a mango? A medium one carries about 277 milligrams of potassium. Not the worst offender, but enough to perk up your kidney's radar. Then there's a whopping 46 grams of sugar, high for a single fruit. You're also getting 67 milligrams of vitamin C, nearly your daily dose, and 5 grams of fiber to keep digestion humming. Sounds like a tropical dream, right? Not quite. That potassium and sugar combo is a double whammy. For kidneys on the brink, like if CKD's in your orbit, it's like asking them to dance a salsa before they've had their coffee. Too much, too soon. Mangoes are a gift for your body in many ways. That vitamin C boosts immunity, fights aging, and keeps your skin glowing. The fiber helps your gut, and the sweetness lifts your spirits. But for your kidneys, it's a risky fling. That potassium can creep up in your blood, stressing kidneys that aren't at their best. And the sugar. It's a blood sugar roller coaster, a big CKD risk factor, especially if you're managing diabetes. Eating mangoes every morning is like turning up the heat on a stove that's already simmering. Your kidneys feel the burn, and symptoms like fatigue or swelling could flare. Mangoes are just fruit. How bad can they be? I hear this all the time, and it's a trap. The idea that all fruits are harmless is a myth we need to squash. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases says high potassium and high sugar fruits like mangoes need caution, especially for CKD folks. My patient Clara, 70, loved her morning mango smoothies, until her blood tests showed potassium spikes and sugar swings. Mornings are when your kidneys crave calm, not a nutrient whirlwind. Don't let natural fool you, your kidneys know the difference. You don't have to say goodbye to mangoes, just rethink when and how. Treat them as a once-a-week delight, maybe a few slices in the afternoon. Keep portions tiny to dodge the sugar and potassium hit. Want a safer morning fruit? Watermelon, with just 170 milligrams of potassium per cup, is juicy and light. Peaches, at about 285 milligrams, offer sweet satisfaction without the kidney stress. Smart choices mean happy kidneys. Mangoes might taste like paradise, but they're no morning friend for your kidneys. Our final fruit is a sneaky one you'd never suspect. Let's wrap this up to keep your kidneys thriving. Let's jet off to the tropics with our next fruit, mangoes. Oh, that juicy, golden sweetness. It's like a mini vacation in every bite. Whether you're slicing one up for breakfast or tossing chunks into a morning yogurt bowl, mangoes feel like a decadent yet healthy treat. Who wouldn't love starting their day with such a burst of paradise? But hold that thought. Those vibrant mangoes might be throwing a wrench in your kidney health if they're your daily wake-up call. What's inside a mango? A medium one carries about 277 milligrams of potassium. Not the worst offender, but enough to perk up your kidney's radar. Then there's a whopping 46 grams of sugar, high for a single fruit. You're also getting 67 milligrams of vitamin C, nearly your daily dose, and 5 grams of fiber to keep digestion humming. Sounds like a tropical dream, right? Not quite. That potassium and sugar combo is a double whammy. For kidneys on the brink, like if CKD's in your orbit, it's like asking them to dance a salsa before they've had their coffee. Too much, too soon. Mangoes are a gift for your body in many ways. That vitamin C boosts immunity, fights aging, and keeps your skin glowing. The fiber helps your gut, and the sweetness lifts your spirits. But for your kidneys, it's a risky fling. That potassium can creep up in your blood, stressing kidneys that aren't at their best. And the sugar. It's a blood sugar roller coaster, a big CKD risk factor, especially if you're managing diabetes. Eating mangoes every morning is like turning up the heat on a stove that's already simmering. Your kidneys feel the burn, and symptoms like fatigue or swelling could flare. Mangoes are just fruit. How bad can they be? I hear this all the time, and it's a trap. The idea that all fruits are harmless is a myth we need to squash. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases says high potassium and high sugar fruits like mangoes need caution, especially for CKD folks. My patient Clara, 70, loved her morning mango smoothies, until her blood tests showed potassium spikes and sugar swings. Mornings are when your kidneys crave calm, not a nutrient whirlwind. Don't let natural fool you. Your kidneys know the difference. You don't have to say goodbye to mangoes. Just rethink when and how. Treat them as a once-a-week delight, maybe a few slices in the afternoon. Keep portions tiny to dodge the sugar and potassium hit. Want a safer morning fruit? Watermelon, with just 170 milligrams of potassium per cup, is juicy and light. Peaches, at about 285 milligrams, offer sweet satisfaction without the kidney stress. Smart choices mean happy kidneys. Mangoes might taste like paradise, but they're no morning friend for your kidneys. Our final fruit is a sneaky one you'd never suspect. Let's wrap this up to keep your kidneys thriving. Number 5. Dried fruits, e.g., raisins, dried apricots. 5.1 Gioi Thieu Tong Quan dried fruits, e.g., raisins, dried apricots. We've made it to our final fruit, and it's a sneaky one. Dried fruits, like raisins and dried apricots. These little gems are sweet, chewy, and oh so easy to sprinkle on your morning oatmeal or blend into a smoothie. They're the ultimate grab-and-go breakfast boost, right? But don't let their tiny size fool you. These concentrated morsels could be packing a serious punch to your kidneys, especially when you eat them first thing in the day. What's hiding in dried fruits? A quarter cup of raisins has about 270 milligrams of potassium, while the same amount of dried apricots clocks in at a hefty 755 milligrams. You're also getting 20 to 50 milligrams of phosphorus, depending on the type. Sugar. A steep 20 to 30 grams in that small handful. Fibers low, only 1 to 2 grams, unlike fresh fruit. That potassium-phosphorus duo is a kidney nightmare. For someone with CKD or at risk, it's like dumping a bucket of sand into an already clogged filter. Your kidneys just can't keep up. Dried fruits are quick energy bombs, loaded with antioxidants that fight aging and keep your cells happy. They're a sweet pick-me-up when you're dragging. But for your kidneys, they're trouble. The concentrated potassium and phosphorus can overload your system, especially in CKD, leading to imbalances that linger all day. Think weak bones, heart strain, or that foggy tiredness you can't shake. Eating them in the morning is like starting your car with a bad battery. It sputters and stalls. For kidney health, these tiny bites are a big risk. Dried fruits are just fresh fruits shrunk down, same benefits, more convenient. That's the trap we all fall into. But the National Kidney Foundation begs to differ. They list dried fruits as a no-go for CKD folks. The drying process packs in potassium and phosphorus like nobody's business. My patient Ruth, 67, tossed raisins into her cereal daily, thinking she was healthy, until her kidney tests screamed trouble. Mornings are when your kidneys need a break, not a nutrient avalanche. Don't let natural trick you. Your kidneys feel the heat. You don't have to swear off dried fruits. Just keep them far from breakfast. Use a tablespoon as a dessert topping once in a blue moon, not a daily habit. For your morning sweetness, try fresh raspberries. Only 186 milligrams of potassium per cup, or grapes, at 288 milligrams. They're juicy, satisfying, and won't tax your kidneys. These swaps let you enjoy that fruity goodness while giving your kidneys the TLC they deserve. Dried fruits might seem innocent, but they're a morning kidney trap. By choosing wisely, you're guarding your health. Let's wrap up with how to keep your kidneys thriving every day. Let's take a moment to let it all sink in. Your kidneys, they're like the quiet caretakers of your body, working round the clock to keep your blood clean, your fluids balanced, and your energy steady. But here's the truth we've uncovered today. What you pop into your mouth first thing in the morning can either lift them up or weigh them down. Those 5 fruits, bananas, oranges, avocados, mangoes, and dried fruits, might seem like innocent breakfast buddies, but their high potassium and sugar can be like piling extra chores onto an already tired worker. For anyone worried about chronic kidney disease, or CKD, that's a risk you don't need to take. Think about it. Every banana you skip, every glass of orange juice you swap out, every avocado toast you pass on in the morning, it's like giving your kidneys a warm hug, a chance to breathe easier. And the best part? You don't have to give up flavor or joy. Low-potassium gems like apples, with their crisp sweetness, or berries, bursting with antioxidants, or even a slice of watermelon, cool and refreshing, can start your day without the strain. These small shifts aren't just about avoiding harm, they're about building a future where you feel vibrant, where you're out there living your best life, not sidelined by fatigue or doctor visits. I've seen it time and again with my patients, folks like Mary or Frank, who thought they were eating healthy, only to find their kidneys crying for help. But when they made these tweaks, their energy came back, their swelling eased, and their smiles grew wider. You can have that too. It's not about perfection, it's about intention. Talk to your doctor or a dietitian to fine-tune your choices, especially if diabetes or high blood pressure is part of your story. And don't skip those kidney checkups, they're like a report card for your health. Why wait for a warning sign when you can act now? Your kidneys have carried you this far. Let's carry them forward with love and care. If this video hit home for you, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps us share these life-changing tips with more people just like you. Drop a comment below. Tell us what surprised you, what you're changing in your breakfast, or what health topic you want us to tackle next. We're all ears. And hey, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat from longevity tips. Stay smart, stay healthy, and we'll catch you in the next video.